This is going to be a doozy.
Ooh.
This is kind of a big book.
Like, girl, relax.
It's very unlikely that I still care. This one's gonna be a doozy, ladies and gents, and anyone in between. This is gonna be a doozy because
we're about to embark on a saga.
A literal marathon. That's what this video is about. It's literally a marathon. We are trying to finish the rest of the ACOTAR series. We've read the first and the second, and so now we have to read the rest of them. And I'm not sure if the series is actually done yet. Every time I feel like I know if it is or not, I feel like the answer changes. So we're gonna finish the rest of the ACOTAR series and just get it off of our backs, because I feel like every time I think of starting a new book, or every time I think or whatever, it's like on my mind, because we also have all these other series that we're doing. I need to get these dictionaries out of my mind because I just need that to be over. I just need to feel like at least one thing is checked off the list. This is the one that we're reading first. This is the third book in the series, and we haven't read a single page, but I am hoping that it's going to be as good as the last one. Did we read the last one a 5?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully it's as good. And we've heard from people that we know that have read the series already. They thought that either the second or the third one was their favorite. So hopefully it should be pretty good. But I already forgot where we left off.
In the other book?
Yeah. Don't listen. That's what's happening. Bruh. Alright, whatever. We're gonna start reading. Hopefully we're able to get through. I mean, the goal is to get through all of these books within a week, no?
Yeah, I mean, that would be great.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We're starting this at a time where I have another video like already lined up. So technically we have 2 weeks to get this done, but it's gonna take us...
We should, you know, be cruising, hopefully.
It's not gonna take us 2 weeks. So we're gonna start reading, and hopefully this book is as good as the last one. And the series is Slay, and then we can finish, and then we can dive into everything else that we have to do.
Yes.
I'm sorry that I've put you on the back burner. Other matter.
Ooh. You know what I mean? Page 376. If you've read this book, get out your copy.
No.
And take a gander at what I just went through.
I don't know yet. I'm on page 336.
So far it's great. So far I'm thinking, I don't know, because originally I was thinking 5, and then we took a really long break. And so I'm back down to like a 4 something. Because it's not giving me the vibes, but I feel like it's partially because we stopped. I think if we keep up with this half of the book, if I stay consistent, I think it'll be fine, and it could like build itself back up. But it was just too long of a break. So like I read like 300 pages in basically one sitting.
Yeah.
Like blew through it, and then we took like a 2-day hiatus because we were rearranging our room. Our entire room has changed. Bought a TV, mounted it. Everything that could have possibly been changed in this room has in some way, whether being shifted a little to the left or completely going around the room, changing colors and buying a bunch of new stuff. We've just changed everything. So been a little crazy, been a little wild around here. But we want to get through this entire series. But I'm looking at that orange guy.
Big boy too.
And I don't know. I just want this off my back. I just want to stop feeling like this is looming over me, because we still have other series to get to, and we have another huge series that we abandoned that I know once we get back into it is going to be like a whole other thing, and I need to finish at least one before the other, and this one will be done sooner. So like, we have to do this one, but it's good. I have a big doubt that if you're watching this you haven't already read it, because we're really late to the game, but if you haven't read it, I highly suggest you do. That's all I can think of right now. We're halfway through. It's going well. I'm very curious on how, because right now it's Saturday. Man, I don't even know what day it is. Right now it's a Saturday. I think we'll have this done before the weekend is over.
You might be able to get through the...
And the little blue guy is such a little nothing, 200 something pages. I think it's like less than 250 or something like that.
Oh wow.
Like 240 or something.
No.
We're gonna keep reading them. We're gonna keep checking because we need to get through this. Any thoughts?
It's a big book, but we're getting there.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
TED Talk.
TED Talk.
TED Talk.
Is that still a thing?
Yes.
Cool. Goodbye.
Hello there.
You know me.
She's back there. Don't worry about it.
It's a Sam taking over.
It's been a minute since we've read the ACOTAR series. I think we read, what, like 2 books? Or just 1? Was it just...
In
the
this
third book?
video, we've only read 1.
But we've filmed another video since, in between this video.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of this video.
It was supposed to be a marathon, and we have since taken a big, long, stupid break.
So I'm wrapping up what our thoughts about the, where is it?
It's in there.
Don't worry.
I told her she had to start pulling her weight. That's what this is.
It's me. So, this is what we last read. Anyway, 3rd book, amazing. Yeah, so we're reading this little guy next. He's so small. But it should be a nice little light read. It's only about like 230-ish pages. We'll keep you updated.
Hello. I hope you enjoyed Sam's cameo. Sam takes over the channel. Hello. But I just didn't want to get up in that moment, but we had to end that one book, so Sam took over. This is next. Also, we've made, I mean, obviously you've been able to see it, and I've talked about it briefly, but we've made so many improvements to the room. And we finally got a new rug. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited that we finally have everything that we need. Well, we had everything we needed before, but everything that we wanted. Yeah. Then we finally got figured out. We found our little throw blankets, and we got the new comforter, and then we got the duvet thing, and then we got this little banky. Look at that one. It's coming along, kids. It's coming along. So Sam has an espresso machine. And it's in our room. And she's a little loud. What happened? And it may or may not be catching on fire. We're not quite sure what's going on. I'm getting old. Getting up is getting louder. Alright, we're gonna start reading because this is quite a lot of intro for this one stinking book. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, hi. I look crazy. I didn't know that we were gonna have multiple viewpoints. I'm so excited about it. We were both like, oh, chapter 2 recent. That's awesome. And now we're at Cassian. And he's one of my favorites. I'm excited about it. I was not expecting that at all. I guess maybe I could have been paying attention. Okay, that's all. Goodbye.
Have occupied my brain. I know that's not an excuse to forget about you, but I guess that's just life some days. Now that I'm out of
We finished.
It was a good little book.
Yeah. I thought it was cute. I'm gonna give it a
I think a 4.
4.
It was a cute little moment. And honestly, I'm glad it wasn't like too drawn out. Like I feel like this was the perfect like length of book.
Yeah.
I don't think it should have been as big as the other one, so like that was a good
Yeah.
on our part.
Someone that we know who has read this before us had said that she really liked this and saw it as like a built-in break in the series. And I totally agree with that because it's just nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a break from anything going on that's super crazy without giving away like too many spoilers. It's just a nice break is like the best way to put it. I really liked it. I would say it was a 4. I'm really excited to read the next one.
Yeah.
Should we say spoilers of this now?
Spoiler time, spoiler time.
Spoiler time. The wall. Knocking the pictures and the vases off the wall. Calm down. That was funny. I always find the spicy scenes funny.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow.
Wow.
I give her credit for the, what's the word? Creativity. Of saying that they were messing around in the sky.
That caught me so good.
That got me. That got me good. I was laughing for a while about that one. Just joking around about how the dynamics of that would even work was funny enough. I don't know. This book doesn't have anything that I would like really see spoilers of.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see if Elaine and Az end up together in the book that she's coming out with though, because that has to happen. They are like...
Oh, like, and Elaine's like totally talked to him. He gave her the sword, the other book, like...
No, and then this one when she like... He actually laughed.
Yeah.
He never laughed.
I'm curious about how the next book's gonna be with Cassian and Nesta's point of view.
I just wasn't expecting it to hit this hard. I mean, obviously it's viral, but I feel like more times than not, I'm underwhelmed by stuff that goes viral or is super popular.
Where like I get hyped up and then read it, I'm like, oh, it wasn't like...
Yeah, and the
that.
fact, I think it was good though that the first book of this wasn't super amazing. So like, my expectations
immediately
dropped, and then going forward I was like, what the heck, like this is so good.
Excited to see what the last, well, I guess it's not the last book, but the next book has in store for us.
Yeah, the last for now.
Yeah.
Off to the next one. We'll catch you when we pick up that. So like, this is kind of a big book. 751 pages of a whole lot of information. I'm excited in the sense to like get to it. I feel like part of me is not as excited just because it's Nesta's story. And so I just feel like, even though I've heard you start to feel for her, and I heard that you start to feel like, I don't know, you start to empathize more with her. I don't know. It's just hard for me to like
I haven't
go
gotten
back
there yet with her.
I just feel as though in real life, oh, hello. I just feel like in real life and characters, anything, you having a bad past doesn't give you the ability to be a jerk, like, going forward. Like, it gives you grace on some things, but not, like, every aspect of your character. That you could just be the worst. And I just have to forgive you because of what happened.
Yeah.
Like, no. I don't know. I don't think that's just, like, a blanket excuse. I'm curious to see what we give this book. Because the last...
Considering where we're starting with the characters, we're like, on
yeah.
her. And Cassian's good.
Yeah, Cassian's a good boy. She could be better. That's for sure. So we're gonna start reading. My guess is I'm gonna give this a 4. 4. That's our guess. Off we go.
The metaphorical woods. I'd like to take you.
You know what I mean? I gave it a fair shot. Give it a fair shot. I've read like 1/14 of the book. I hate it. I hate it. I hate her. I hate everything about it. I hate the fact that we've changed to third person. Like, why? It's made it so much harder. Yeah. I really like the fact that it was first person, and I like the fact that it would change point of views, and now that it's like not that anymore, it's even harder to read than if it was just regularly in Nesta's point of view.
Yeah, like I wish it was just like fully her point of view.
And it's putting me in such a reading slump that I don't even want to finish it. Like, I don't even want to read it. I want to DNF it so bad. Like, I am adamantly not feeling it, and I know that it got rated highly. Like, she just looked it up and said that it was like a 4.4.
7.
And I just can't. I hate being in a position as a reader where I have to force myself or like be convinced to like the character that I'm reading about. If it's from a perspective that I like and then we're just learning about someone else and like they start off bad and then they get better, that's one thing. But like reading only about her and I don't like her.
Yeah. I wish there was like a glimpse in like the other books of giving me more reason to be like, I'm actually kind of curious about Nesta now.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be saying this.
There was a brief part where she was better.
Yeah, and then she just got worse.
Right. I know that it's meant, that we were meant to feel this way about her. I know that it's all part of a plan, blah, blah, blah. But I just personally, like, as a reader, I can't. Even, like, not including this series, other books. Like, that's why I didn't like The Cruel Prince, because I didn't like any of the characters. Like, I couldn't find any of them to be like worth reading about, so I just couldn't read. I am literally incapable of reading about a main character that sucks. Like, I just can't do it. I mean, there can be enemies in the story, like it doesn't have to be the entire thing, like happy-go-lucky, but I can't be solely reading about someone that sucks. I just can't.
I think if anything, I would have preferred the whole book to be Cassian's point of view. Then I would have had an easier time reading about Nesta. Yes. I mean, even though it's not Nesta's point of view, just the fact that it's following her so much, yeah,
I just can't be bothered. Who has time for a DNF right now? Not I. After one book, it's very unlikely that I still care. Is this where we have our reading breakup? Do we have to read different things?
No.
We'll let you know what happens. It has been a minute. This video has been going on, I swear, for like ever, because we've taken so long to finish this series. I swear we went into it thinking that it was going to be like a couple days. This is how far we are, about like a halfway mark check-in. We're on page, hello? Why can't I find the page? 438. Wow. First of all, I don't know if I necessarily revoke everything I said before, because it did start off super slow, and I know that my feelings toward Nesta haven't necessarily changed, even though I'm seeing character growth. I think I'm just kind of always not gonna like her that much as a character, even though she is seeing growth, and I will say that she's a better person than I thought. She still isn't great, I guess. I still don't think that she's someone that, like, I don't know, that if she were a real person I'd get along with. I don't know how to say that, but if you think that the other books are smutty, this is Crazy Town. And smut normally doesn't bother me. And this one doesn't necessarily bother me. It's just like I wasn't expecting it, I guess. I will say, you're not going to see this in this video because it's going to be a video, I think, after this. We're doing a challenge that involves like reading every day, you know, like trying to read a specific amount every day. And I feel like it has actually helped me a lot with this book because I'm getting it in smaller doses than when I had read past books. And even though I like those other books more, I think that if I had gone into this book reading, like trying to read it all, like if I had done this for the 12-hour challenge or something, like this would have not been as good. But because I'm reading it more bite-sized pieces, I mean, I'm still reading a decent amount, but I feel like because of the size of it, I'm able to enjoy it more, I guess. I think Sam is liking it a little bit more than I am because she didn't detest the beginning as much as I did. And hopefully we can finish this soon because we have so many books. I can't even explain it to you guys. Like, I knew that when I started this channel that I was going to be reading more, and I love reading, obviously. Like, that's the whole point of this. But I guess once I saw that I didn't want to do just one book per video, and I wanted to post twice a week, we're getting through a lot of books, and it's getting kind of crazy. I'm starting to think, like, I was looking at my Notion, looking at my calendar to make sure that everything was good for the Notion video that I've posted by now. And I was like, these are a lot of books in 1 month, like compared to what I was doing prior. I mean, with school and like work and everything, I feel like it's easy to get out of the habit of reading. But now that we've gotten back into it, we are killing the game, and I'm really excited about it. I miss this hobby, and so I feel like books like this, not necessarily just this book, but like series like this, and I don't know, I feel like the community that's going on, I'm just really excited about it. Because even though my channel is like the tiniest little baby channel right now, even just like the little bits of back and forth that I've gotten with a couple of you guys, or like knowing that you guys have read or like will be reading some of the books I'm talking about, I don't know, I just feel like this is so fun. This is the coolest little crew that we're forming right now. So anyways, we're gonna keep reading. We have, I don't know how much longer we're gonna read, but hopefully the next time I see you, this is over because we got a lot to do. Turn to Slack. Hello.
Hello.
I can't remember the last time we updated you. I think
You updated them.
I updated you. I'm the last one that talked to you. Hey, girl. Probably here outside because we're in the car and the window's open. Sorry. But we decided we'd read in the car. Change up the scenery because we've been cooped up in the house. A little bit. We both, well, not both of us, but I was really getting over a cold and she was fighting getting it from me. So we've been cooped up, but I'm feeling better and the weather is literally perfect. Normally we can't do this when it's like summer season because we have a black car and so we just roast.
Get cooking.
Yeah, we start to cook literally. Yeah. And so we begin.
I'd like to take you on a date. I'll put on a new shirt.
I wanted to see if you'd match my energy, and you always match it. Anyways, this book is the definition of redemption in a novel. Because I started off like, and now I'm like, you know what I mean? I will say, I'll give Nesta her credit. She doesn't annoy me nearly as much. I'm not going to say too many spoilers until the spoiler section, you know, or we go over like how we really felt, but I'll just say that she doesn't annoy me as much. I still don't love her though.
I don't love her, but I think her like little bit of redemption in the novel makes sense.
Yeah. I just
Like,
don't
I
like
didn't-
her.
yeah.
You know, this is not every character is for everybody, but it doesn't mean that she's bad. Like, I don't necessarily like despise her, because then originally I was like, girl, please, you know, wasn't about her. And now I'm just kind of like, you're alright.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I like her and Cassian. Whatever. But we'll talk more about that when I could say all the spoilers, because I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to say too much. But now we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish, and then we're gonna spoil, and then I'm gonna edit this video. Okay, bye.
My face, so it's more kissable, 'cause that's the spark that we need some days.
Okay. Hold up. If you've read, wow, it's really not focusing on me. It's only focusing on you. No, let me. Okay, there we go. Be gone. Anyways, so my one comment that I'll say that stop it. That I will say that's not really a spoiler, but just like a detail. I find it so cringy that Vera keeps gifting people paintings. Like, it is just driving me crazy. Like, I just think it's giving me like the biggest ick. Like, who? Like, my dad is an artist. He never gives people, like, for Christmas, I thought you'd want some of my art. Like, just get out of here, man. Like, just, oh, it's giving me the biggest ick. And, like, obviously, whatever, the pieces mean something and blah, blah, blah. But to me, it's like, okay, after the first little bit of doing it, please stop. Like, I know it's supposed to be, like, emotional and, like, handcrafted presents are better. Like, if you're a baker for someone's birthday, you're like, I made you some muffins. It's like, okay, I'm gonna make you muffins for every special gathering for the rest of time. I'd be like, do you have to? Like, is that ungrateful? I just think it's like icky because then it's like, I mean, not even, okay, muffins, at least you get to eat them and be done with it. This is like, I'm gonna decorate your house through gifts of my work. And what are you gonna do? Say no?
That's true.
Obviously, you have to hang them. Ugh,
One's fine, but like...
It's killing me. It's killing me. Every gift to every person, every holiday. I painted you a little something. Stop. I don't know why it's aching me out so bad. One time is fine. Or if someone asks, like, hey, I really want this piece done. Or whatever. But, like, every time. All I gotta say. I want to finish the book now.
I'm very curious what the next book is going to be about.
I hope it's about Az. I don't care about Elaine. I just want it about Az, regardless.
Yeah, whatever.
Whoever he's with, whoever, I don't care. If he's
Yeah.
with nobody, I don't care. I just want to know about him. Elaine is kind of boring. Like, what is she going to do? Garden for 700 pages? No, I'm good.
I know.
I'm good. I think we're ready to jump to the spoiler section because I have a couple things to say. Okay, if you don't want to know spoilers and this is the end of our journey together, bye, girl. You a real one. Do all the things that you know you should be doing. And, keep reading. Be a reader. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing I'll say. There is another booktuber, girly, Haley something. Haley, I'm not gonna guess what her last name is because I couldn't tell you. Haley something, who calls people girly pops and reader pops, and I use that phrase outside of her videos or her content, and it always wants to come out, and then I have to like eat it back because I'm not trying to copy her, you know what I'm saying? But it's like part of my vocabulary. Like,
She's always calling people a
girly pop. Just know I'm not coming for your brand, okay? I'm sorry, because I was about to say be good reader pops, but no, reader pops is like definitely her, but girly pop, I say that on my own. Maybe she came up with it, but I didn't hear it because of her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now I do because I watch her video. You get it. You get it. You know, okay? You know. Anyways, be a good reader, period. And give us some recommendations, would ya? Because even though we have literally all that to get through, that's none of your business right now. Just give us some ideas.
Yeah.
Because that will go away. That's the thing. It's like,
We need an ongoing list.
yes, because even though we have that, and that's a journey that we need to embark on, and we need to get through that, because the bookshelf is quaking. I'm telling you, the bookshelf is literally quaking. Like, oh god, I can't look at it for too long. It's stressing me out. But at some point, that's going to dwindle, and then what will I post? What will you watch? Other people, I'm sure, but why? just do your due diligence.
Give us
Anyways,
some ideas.
you know what it is.
Spoils.
You know what it is. It's time to say things. I don't really remember much about the other books specifically to tell you like specific spoilers about them, so I'll just say spoilers that like you should have known by this point because this is the last book, you know? So it's like everything kind of is encompassed in here. You know what I'm saying? Nesta and Cassian were quite literally getting it. I'm very curious to see if Moore ends up with
Emery. Emery?
Yes, that feels like her name. Can't find it, but I think that it starts with an E.
Yeah, it's like E.
The name's literally like, unless you're like main character 1, 2, and 3, I don't know your name. I could have read 700 pages of you. I don't know your name, okay? And I feel like that makes me feel like a fake reader, but I read the whole thing, okay? It's gone. It's gone. You weren't the main 3. Get out of here.
What's her priestess's?
Gwen?
Yeah, see? You know, she was staring at Moore.
Yeah, they were like, ooh, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, Moore didn't know
Yeah,
this
but it
her.
was Emery had a mom. Like,
But there's like whispers that Moore is going to be like the big sabotage in the next book, so I'm like, I don't know. But I want another book with Az. I feel like that would be good.
mm-hmm.
But he better not end up with Elaine. Honestly, like,
I think Gwen is looking maybe.
yes. But Elaine, I'd be like, alright.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just...
I think Elaine might actually end up with Lucian, but I think...
Oh, I hate Lucian.
Yeah.
He's such like a meh human being. I mean, Faye.
Yes.
Like, everything he does, I'm like, okay. Like, he doesn't do anything that, like, warrants basically anything. Like, everything he does, even when he's being, like, huzzah, I'm still like,
Yeah, like he's not like that strong.
He was also too intertwined with Tamlin. I don't care what.
Yeah.
Okay, when we were reading this, someone had said that it made them feel... I've seen stuff of people saying that this book made them feel bad for Tamlin. Not 1 ounce, not 1 drop.
No.
Not 1 atom in my body was like, oh. The entire time. That stayed consistent.
Mm-mm.
I was like,
Yeah.
Never will forgive you. So, that's embarrassing. What other spoiler things? I will say that it's odd to me that there hasn't been any, like, serious deaths. That everyone's like, they
Still,
die and come back, or they fight until the last second, or
yeah, like Reese and Feyre died.
they keep dying.
And then
Everyone
Choose the
keeps
Bear is
dying.
about to die again.
I like
Yeah.
all the boys,
Yeah.
except for the Spring Court boys. They can...
Yeah, both of them getting shot.
I even think Eris is gonna end up being good. Like,
I think he is good. I think yeah.
he seems alright.
I want to know what happened
His
between him
dad-
and Moore though.
That's
I
annoying.
feel like
me.
there's something.
I feel
that-
like Moore's bad.
I think so. And
But-
he's a good boy, so I feel like he's hiding it.
Yeah, Eris's dad, Baron,
Yeah.
he needs to get a life. That's what he
I
needs
feel
to
like
do.
he'll be involved.
He's
in this next
embarrassing.
book.
Like, literally, why are you so desperado? Like, this entire time, he's like, more land. Like, girl, relax. Just relax.
Oh, man.
Over and over and over again, he keeps, like, eventually they're gonna get to you. All the stars have aligned and made the most powers you could possibly have into this one group. And he's like, meh, and keeps going off. Like, just sit down. Like, be quiet. Hush. That's it. That's it. I think it's time. I'm getting tired and
Sweet.
sweet. And I don't want to drag this on for too long because I know that there's a dumb amount of footage. I know that when I put this into my little lappy top that it's going to die. Because my laptop, if one day I miss a post, it's not because I wasn't paying attention to the day. It's not because I didn't want to film anymore. It's because my laptop finally crapped out. Because it is quivering with its last breath. And there is no Sarah J. Maas to write a happy ending for her. She's gonna die. It's over. Like, there's just...
She's on her last breath.
It's a MacBook Air, which already is a problem. Like, mistake 1. And it's from 2019. Mistake 2. And I'm running her to the ground. 3rd foul swoop. She's gone. Look at my TikTok. And you could see a video where I literally have a fan pointing at it because it was heating up so much that I couldn't edit and upload something because it was like gonna burst into flames. So I had an actual physical fan on it to try to upload something because it was like, I want to die. And I said, hold on. So, if I ever miss an upload, just know it was all for you. We're gonna go. You know what to do. After that, it literally cut out, so that's really weird. But, we love you. You're so great. You should just, like, stick around, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Bye!